Hey YouTube, this is GL Mako. We took a little break from making some videos for, actually, I think it's been a couple months, but I wanted to kind of add my voice in on the state of the game, this whole big controversy thing that's going on. I'm kind of in the middle, like, there's some stuff I don't like, and then some stuff that I do like at the same time. So right now we're in the, I don't know, it's a weird area. It's like we're getting some events, but they're basically all banners. And like we had the Ignacio story event, and right now we have this raid again. This is the third one, I think, of the same boss, which is just annoying. Like, why? And we haven't had a trial in forever. Like, someone said we haven't had a trial since October, which I think is when Calcabrina came out. Like, we've had some events, and we've had Chamber of Arms a couple times, but this stuff is like kind of far behind. Like, people didn't really have trouble with Calcabrina, at least like the higher tier of players, but I had a little bit of trouble with the Marlboros, but I got through that. And then we had, like, I still have to do Scorn of the Marching Beasts here because I hate that event so much, but I don't really need the Demon Mail Plus. But so we're kind of seeing right now, we've gotten the King Mog maps, which is kind of a cool feature. But then the Trust Moogle drop from that is really, really low. Like, it's hard to get those maps. And we're still seeing that visual bug with the treasure chests, like on expeditions. And it kind of seems like the game is slowing down, which is really not a good sign. We all love this game, the people who play it. So we're kind of making our opinion known. Like, a lot of people are not spending in response to the way the content is rolling out, which I want to urge people to be patient, because we do have ebbs and flows to this game, but it does feel like a lot of things are being neglected. So, like, we're having those visual bugs, but they're always quick to correct something that benefits the players. Like if a unit's doing something unique, or we're getting a reward that we shouldn't be getting, that kind of thing, it's always bring the game down and fix it. And then the compensation is always really low. Like, here's 100 lapis. Like, what is 100 lapis going to do? It doesn't do anything. You can't even summon your daily with that. So, but we're getting arena lapis, and we're getting daily, but it still doesn't add up to much. I mean, they did turn it up with dailies and freebies and things like that. And the news did say that we're getting some compensation coming up. But at the same time, it debuts on the back of, like, this freaking bundle that it looks okay, but it's $125 for 5 UOC tickets, which, in my opinion, they should never charge money for UOC. That's the whole point of the thing, is to help players catch up that don't spend. Like, they don't invest money into the game. So it kind of helps them pick a unit that will benefit their team. But at the same time, the tickets are pretty hard to get. The King Mog ticket at 150,000 currency is pretty tough for someone who doesn't spend. It's kind of one of those things. It's just, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I do want them to start giving some more to the players, Like, this feels so cash grabby. It's crazy. Like, $50 to like the 5-star guaranteed 10 plus 1 is nice, but I don't know. That's like paying $50 for one 5-star. You might get more, but only one is guaranteed, So, I don't know. That just seems really, really high price to me. I don't know. And then you have this is the bundle I was talking about, this piece of crap. This is $125 if you buy all of them. And they limit it to 1 day at a time, and they just debuted Aurora Fravia and Mira. And so it's kind of like, people who spent on that, they're like, okay, now give us more money, which is ridiculous. Anyway, I don't know. I'm complaining a lot, but at the same time, I think the points are valid, And I hate to see anything happening to the game because they're not listening to the player base. People are communicating. We have Clake is talking about it, Evil Laughter's talking about it, Howl is talking about it, all these big names on YouTube. So I think we have a lot of weight there. Those guys are awesome. I like all of them, and I'm hoping that they can get things kind of turned around a little bit. I don't know. Sorry, I forgot to turn my camera on. I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of in this weird period where I have most of what I need. I don't really need to summon. I'm just going to keep saving, as I usually do. And, just kind of putting some tickets away and saving up whatever lapis we get for free. And, but I don't know. The whole thing just seems kind of ridiculous right now. We need trials. We need, we're never going to catch up to Japan. That the way that content comes out. It's just kind of ridiculous. I log into Raid, I do my dailies, and then I log out. And it's there's nothing left to do. I log in to claim my expeditions, farm super sites, but at the same time, what the units that are coming out, like Ignacio, I didn't need. I mean, as a support unit, he's kind of cool. And then Aurora Fravia is alright, but I have a million light chainers, it feels like. So it's kind of whatever. And Mira seems to be maybe the Santa Rosalia JP equivalent, from what I can tell, which don't really need her. I mean, I have Folka, Ayaka are my two main healers, and then, just depending on the fight, I can switch people in. I finished 7-star Refia, or not Refia, whatever that unit's name is. I don't even remember. She's a Star Ocean unit. Reyna, that's who it is. But, I don't even log in to clear up my inventory anymore since they split it. Who cares, And, I don't know. I'm just offering my thoughts out there. I think what should be done is to give us some new content that we care about. And I'm not looking for everything for free or, I know that the company needs to be supported, obviously, to keep making the game, which is fine. But it feels really, really off balance at the moment. So, if anyone's out there listening from Gumi and Square, I hope that you guys change it up, because you're going to start losing players. People don't want this form of content at all. Nobody does. It's just boring. It feels dead. It's I don't even use my energy. What am I going to use it on? I finished story. I guess I could sit there and farm Gil, but don't care, So hopefully things will change in the near future. I know that the player base is making their feelings known on Facebook, in our group, on the FFBE global group that I'm part of, and then, through YouTube. So people are listening. We just need to give them time to kind of swing things back around for us. So, but I do want to urge people to be patient, because it is a game that we all love, and we have a lot of fun playing it together and communicating about it and all of that stuff that we do. A lot of people are really passionate about it, and kind of brings back all of those things that Final Fantasy gave us as we were growing up, and whether you were an adult at the time playing or a kid growing up with it, with the franchise. Like I think my first one was Final Fantasy 7, and then I kind of went from there. I played 8 and 9, and I went back and I played 1 through 6, and then I kind of lost interest on the MMO side, but I played up to 13, I think. I never played 15, but I definitely didn't play 11 or 14. I think I played 12, I'm not sure. But, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of characters that everybody really likes, and it's kind of a throwback to what we liked as kids and, how we played the game and things like that. And the FFB original units are amazing. Like, I love them. They're awesome. They're so fun to play. And, but, yeah, I'm just going to say everybody be patient. Let's see what happens. Keep communicating. Keep speaking out. You don't have to be rude about it. You don't have to throw any shade at Gumi, anything like that. Just communicate what you need in the game, what you want to see, and keep it balanced somewhere between giving everything to the player for free and then, like the company just not giving us enough. Like there has to be a better medium than this. Overall, like a couple weeks ago I was happy with the game, and now it just feels worse. So let's try to turn things around, keep playing together, keep talking, and we'll see what happens. But I'm going to remain optimistic because I think they're going to do something for us to help us out, and to keep the game moving forward. So that's it for me, and I will talk to you guys later. Hope you all have a good day, and yeah, see ya.